This is RhemR with project number 2. This is me presenting to the Birmingham, Alabama City Council. And with that, we'll get started. During the Children's Crusade of 1963, thousands of black youth, high school students, junior high students in Birmingham, Alabama, took to the front lines alongside their parents and civil rights activists to become activists themselves to fight for their freedom and their civil rights. They were met with a massive resistance, to say the least. They ended up being placed in jail. They ended up being sprayed with fire hoses. They ended up being attacked by police dogs. All of this was going on while cameras were rolling and while pictures were being snapped. It's those pictures and those film that ended up being a catalyst for the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Because with those newsreels, you actually had evidence of the ugliness of prejudice and segregation and bigotry and hatred. And it was being beamed across the nation to homes all throughout. And it made its way to the White House. And it actually caused the Kennedy administration to actually help put together some legislation to help end segregation in the South. That tells us a little bit about why this is important. It's important to our city because it's part of our history. It's a part of who we are. And rather than it be a black eye on our history, it actually can be a beacon of hope. And so that's why today I'm proposing that we actually do a mural. Actually, 2 murals. So we just got the proposal approved last year for the Reverend Fred Shuttlesworth Memorial Park. And in that park, there's going to be a welcome center. And what I'm asking is that the city donate 2 walls out of that welcome center to allow us to do 2 murals for the Children's Crusade. The first mural is actually going to be this picture here. This is a photograph of students in a picket line, actually holding up signs. And the one that the young lady is holding right there says, "Can a man love God and hate his brother?" And this is really a good summary of the nonviolent movement. It's showing the humanity of black people, showing that we're all brothers in the eyes of God, and showing that if you got love in your heart for God, then you got to have love for the people that you have right here on earth. So you got children right here on the front lines. The second is a more active photo. We've actually got right here a group of children being sprayed with fire hoses and what I'm assuming is Kelly Park. You got them protecting themselves and protecting one another, but not backing down, not resisting. They realize the importance of the fight at hand, and we're going to stand there by any means. So with those 2 murals and putting them in the Welcome Center, we actually can take this bit of our history and hopefully give hope to future generations. Because although a lot has changed in 55 years, there's so many things that are still the same. We still have crime. We still have poverty. We still have lack of education in some areas of the city. And what I want to do is take this as an opportunity to show the youth of Birmingham, when they visit that Welcome Center, what the youth before them were able to do. And all they gave was themselves. Maybe they can do the same thing to help build a better Birmingham for future generations, much like the children who participated in the Crusade in 1963. I know you may be asking how much this is going to cost, and I can tell you that the cost is already covered. If you can supply those 2 walls, well, the paint's already covered, thanks to the Alabama chapter of the NAACP. The talent, that's covered as well, thanks to the art department at UAB, and also thanks to the Alabama School of Fine Arts. So I just want to let you know that if you can help us with this by giving us those 2 walls, we hope to bring a greater contribution to our fair city. Thank you.